Just how tough was this one for you?
It's frustrating. I mean, again, tip your hat to Birmingham. They're the top defensive team in the league for a reason. They're very structured. They defended very well. They defended hard. I go back to the first period. All the scoring chances, great A's that we had in the slot. We don't bear down. We don't really bear down. We missed the net a lot, and didn't create enough second chance, greasy goals around the nets. And that's the issue for our team. We've talked about this year. We have a forward group that. We want the easy way, and we've gone through this season with this team about crashing the net and getting positioning around the net front and scratching and clawing for goals. And tonight's a night where it was a playoff style game. Both teams were checking well. It was a rivalry game, big building, very good hockey team, very well coached. We were very well prepared tonight. Did a lot of the things that we wanted to do, just couldn't score. And you got to be able to score greasy goals. And I hope it's a lesson that our forward group can start understanding, is that it doesn't have to be pretty all the time. I keep telling these guys, if we could start adding some nasty, greasy goals, is shooting for rebounds and crashing the net. If we could put that in our arsenal, we would be so much more of a deadly team. And it's getting a team to buy into it's been a very difficult challenge this year.
Well, not to cut you off, Bill.
Go ahead.
When you showed them their goal, because that was perfect, they sent the guy to the net to screen.
Yep.
Here comes the shot. He can't see it.
Yeah.
I mean, those are the type of things you're talking about.
It looked like it went off somebody's skate.
Yeah, I couldn't tell the goal. I mean, it was a dead angle shot. I think it went 5-hole maybe. I couldn't really tell. I mean, they were just, again, they threw a puck at the net. They threw pucks at the net off the rush, and again, that's. We have to be willing to do that, and unfortunately, it was just we played into more of their game plan in the second and third period, as opposed to us, doing some dictating. That's what I didn't like. I thought our first and third period were good enough to win a game. The second period, we had a lot of turnovers. We mismanaged pucks. We slowed down instead of playing fast, and we allowed their forecheck to get going in the second period. So, I thought the first and the third period were good, but we had a chance to. I loved our first period, loved it. We didn't score, but I loved it, and we wanted to keep the pedal down. And here we come out, and we started doing everything the opposite way again, and allowed them to get momentum. And then we found our game again the third, but just couldn't capitalize.
You had 3 power plays. What was your feeling about?
First power play, great. The other ones were garbage.
2 minutes, 46 seconds. You were able to get a good situation there with timeout, pulling out Mundinger, got one to face off. Those last 2 minutes, what did you feel like? Maybe you did right or didn't do right?
Well, we won the draw. That's number one. We lost a lot of face-offs, key ones tonight, which that's again something we're gonna have to keep talking about. Face-offs are just a critical part of the game, and I'm a big face-off guy. We preach it nonstop, and some days we're fully bought in, and other days we're not. And sometimes tonight when we needed some big draws, we didn't get them, but then we got them, which was great. So that's why we were able to get a lot of zone time, because we started with the puck, and we got some good looks. I mean, again, that team blocked a lot of shots tonight. Again, they knew what they played last night. They knew they wanted to come in and play that style game. They wanted to get a lead and sit back on it, chip everything out, get the forecheck, and just they were fine with that game. And that's what I told the guys, like, they're going to be fine just sitting back and protecting this lead. They played last night. They only got 9 forwards, 5D. We're going to have to go and get it the old school way, the hard way. And again, you got to tip your hat to Birmingham. They just made one more play than we did, and that's what the game came down to.
How good was Steve Mundinger tonight? He made some big saves for you guys.
Yeah, he did. I don't think a lot of it was anything high quality personally, but yeah, he made a couple of saves. I'm trying to think of like anything really, high grade.
Breakaway in the third period. He stopped.
That was there was something in the third I remember. Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, the third period. Yeah, there was a breakaway. Yep. But yeah, I mean, I just didn't think we gave him a whole heck of a lot at all. But again, again, we play great defensively. We get Dinger to play well, and we can't score. So frustrating. I'm disappointed for the guys because, again, I know how bad they wanted to play and get a win for the big crowd today. But I told them, listen, we get back here, we get a big crowd tomorrow night. We have to get points. The urgency of this group is they have to start playing with a desperate killer instinct. And will we have it tomorrow night? That's the $1 million question.
Well, I just want to ask you about you. 10 players came back tonight. I think you knew some of them, right?
Yeah.
Real well. How special was that? And then for them to see this building filled like it was.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the guys haven't seen it. With the big new jumbotrons and the screens in the corner, and when we were here, like me, Salvis, and Kaz and Gator, like there wasn't that gym there in our locker room. So, it's quite, the dry stalls are not nicer than what they were before. The locker room's nicer. So, yeah, it's just a great weekend for the organization. I'm so disappointed that we couldn't find a way of getting it done.